My name is Ashley Tebow, and I'm doing my speech on how to handle a 12-year-old girl. Do you have a 12-year-old girl in your life? Whether she is your daughter, stepdaughter, niece, or granddaughter, she can be a handful, can't she? I chose this speech because I have a 12-year-old stepdaughter, and I love her dearly, but she too can be a handful. Most 12-year-old girls act the same way. They have an attitude, and they feel the need to rebel. Haven't you spent any of your time with a 12-year-old in your life and wanted to lock her away until she lost these traits? Well, unfortunately, we cannot lock them in the closet until they turn 20 and lose their attitude. Not that I'm opposed to it, but I hear that the Department of Children and Families shies against it. So, there has got to be another answer other than all of us adults spending the next 10 to 20 years in prison. Most 12-year-old girls don't necessarily have an attitude, but believe that not only do they know everything, but also what is best for themselves. They don't need adults in their lives because they can take care of things on their own. At age 12, it seems that a girl goes through an independent stage. No child wants to be told no, especially a 12-year-old girl with the teenage years approaching. It seems that this is the beginning of a girl growing into a young woman, making her own decisions and speaking out for herself. When I hear a 12-year-old girl say, "You can't tell me what to do," it makes me roll my eyes, which is funny because when I tell a 12-year-old what to do, she too rolls her eyes. Maybe age 12 is where all of us women develop our sense of self-awareness, confidence, and independence. 12-year-old girls cannot be excused for their attitudes and tendency to rebel just because it's something they all go through. Life has consequences, and the younger you can teach a child this, the better. When this 12-year-old girl in your life misbehaves, has a bad attitude, or just disobeys you, period, they need to know that it is unacceptable behavior. Normal things that a 12-year-old goes through has a lot to do with peer pressure. A girl's peers can influence their lives in a number of ways, such as who to date, when to become sexually active, who to talk to, and where to go. The possibilities are endless. At age 12, all girls want to be accepted by their peers. This is when girls become cliquey, when the cool kids become cool, and when the dorky kids become dorks. This is why the 12-year-old in your life needs to keep up with the latest fads. Their world may end if they do not go to school wearing Hollister, carrying an LG Shine, with the newest Apple iPod in hand. Girls at this age are self-absorbed. All that they seem to care about is themselves and their friends. I would say that at age 12, boys are pretty darn important. And I can say this because of what I see with my 12-year-old. Who's dating who? Who are you going out with? Are some major topics. My question is, where are they going out to? Other than impressing their friends, secondly, these 12-year-old girls want to impress the boys. Is your 12-year-old on the phone all hours of the night? My cure for this is setting phone times. If you don't, it becomes uncontrollable. Family dinners, text messages, late at night phone calls. In my house, the phone may be used from 6 to 7 during the week and no later than 9 on the weekends. If you do not put a time limit on the telephone, it will become out of control. Friends visiting and sleepovers are another thing that you have to set limits to. All girls want is to have their girlfriends over. They want to act wild and crazy, stay up late at night, and talk to boys on the phone. These too have to have limitations. 12-year-old girls are not easy to handle, but you can make life with them fun. If you incorporate yourself into their lives with their friends, shopping, and most importantly, communicating, you should get along just fine. Boys are becoming interesting now. Friends mean the world. If you can stay in touch with her by being her friend, you are ahead of the game. Try making sleepovers fun. Go shopping with the girls, and try not to nitpick what she's doing. Leave lines of communication open so she wants to talk to you. All 12-year-old girls are going to have an attitude, but how you handle that attitude will determine whether or not you have an open relationship. Communication is key at age 12 with every little girl. Without communication, there is no relationship or friendship. You have to make sure that you can maintain discipline and fun. It sounds impossible, but if you can have consistent rules with a side of fun, you are doing great. Setting ground rules sooner versus later is your best bet. Establish respect between yourself and the 12-year-old in your life. Life with a 12-year-old does not have to be difficult. I want to enjoy my 12-year-old, not handle her. And hopefully, after hearing this speech, you too want to enjoy your 12-year-old.